Now on Coast TV News.
Pot lottery, 168 Sussex County businesses to be competing for five marijuana licenses.
Let somebody else cook. More and more families skipping the kitchen this holiday season and heading to local restaurants instead.
Senior pen pals, how a simple handwritten note can lift spirits and loneliness. The program creating connections and changing lives, one card at a time.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
The high pressure of a pot lottery. Just 5 businesses out of 168 applicants locked down retail marijuana licenses in Sussex County. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight focused on who is going to be able to sell marijuana in southern Delaware.
It's been more than a year since marijuana was first made legal in the first state, but no one has been able to sell it yet. That process taking a giant leap forward today. Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson is in the newsroom. Brandon, licenses for retail stores were handed out by lottery.
Maddie, hundreds of people tuned into a live stream to see if they were one of the 5 numbers selected for Sussex County.
High hopes and green lights. 5 future pot shops have won the right to sell marijuana in Sussex County.
The lottery for our third drawing, open retail in Sussex County.
The Delaware Office of the Marijuana Commissioner says the next step for the winners is to begin the supplemental application process and work towards their conditional license. Matt Zaliski, a Lewis local, sees this as a community health issue.
If it's regulated by the state, it's a little safer. People know what they're getting. They're not getting something that has fentanyl mixed in or anything like that. And you might as well make it safe and get some tax revenue from it.
It wasn't just Sussex County getting more licensing for marijuana stores. Newcastle County has 7 available licenses, and Kent County, they have 3 available licenses.
Now that the process is moving forward, one Rehoboth Beach local thinks the regulation of the drug is what becomes important.
There has to be rules. You can't drive drunk, you can't drive stoned, you're going to get arrested. So as long as people know that this is something that they need to do and they need to be responsible about it and they need to buy it in a store where it's regulated, come on down.
None of these soon-to-be licensed shops can open just yet, but the match has been lit and future grand openings are baked in.
While marijuana is legal statewide, cities and towns can individually ban it. And some towns and cities that have not done that are Georgetown and Milford. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Brandon. And the big question is, who are those 5 people that got those retail licenses? The state didn't say yet. They just released the exact lottery numbers. The state tells us tonight, actually just minutes ago, the names will come next week. Now, there are 3 types of licenses in Delaware to sell marijuana. The open licenses for anybody, that was today. Social equity licenses are for individuals with past marijuana-related convictions or people who live in places that were heavily affected by what's called past marijuana enforcement. The third is called a micro business that will grow pot and employ up to 10 people.
We actually got to speak with one of the men who has a micro business license. Business owner Patrick Galloway won the lottery in October. He says he's been taking the necessary steps to not only bring his business to Sussex County, but he wants to change the stigma and the consequences that surround the plant.
What is the sense in continuing to try to make this product hard to get? Because you're going to see more of that. You're going to see more felonies. You're going to see more people locked up because they're going the black market method.
Galloway says there is a need in different communities for the opportunities that this industry can bring. And this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how should marijuana tax revenue be used?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. If you take a look at your screen here, wow, 25% say public safety, 47% say infrastructure projects, 12% say drug prevention, and 16% say education funding.
And you know, I think it's interesting, infrastructure, that's been leading the way so far. It was at 5. These numbers could change, though. You can be a part of the conversation. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we'll have updates tonight on Coast TV News at 11. Delaware's 2024 Delaware State Energy Plan update was just released after 18 months of work with stakeholders, public input, and advisory sessions. The plan for the next 4 years has been completed. The plan will aim to focus on things like renewable energy, energy efficiency, and many more things. But Ron Rusak lives in Rehoboth Beach and isn't happy with the plan.
I think a lot of people who are in the area are not going to be happy about this. And I think, DENREC needs to do more research, on how many millions of dollars they spent on this program. But I think they need to do more research on this to be able to determine whether it's really viable or not, because it's a big impact on here.
This is the plan all the way until 2028, and we will have much more on that tonight at 11.
Let's go ahead right now and take a live look into Rehoboth Beach on the boardwalk there. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie, and good evening to you all. Now, we're already starting to feel that chill in the air. We're going to go from comfortable, nostalgic chilly to, oh my goodness, it's really cold out here. That's exactly what you're going to say, particularly Monday morning. But let's talk about the here and now, shall we? Our Bay held camera, Milford, holding at 40, somewhat chilly degrees. We'll drop down to the upper 30s throughout the rest of the evening hours. We're about 17 to 18 degrees cooler now than we were 24 hours ago, and we have so much more as far as dropping, even more so that's to come. And temperatures are near the 40-degree mark, slightly above or slightly below. High pressure's in control of our weather for right now. And the drought, just to kind of update you, we've now gotten rid of a couple of extreme areas. They've been condensed, but we're still in the severe mode. Coming up, we'll talk about the potential of rain in the future. Till then, back to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. Class was back in session for the first time in more than 80 years at Sussex County School today, at a Sussex County school. This is the Godwin School in Millsboro. The one-room school first opened in 1897, closed in 1936. Work to refurbish the building began in the 1980s. Today, local homeschooled students had the opportunity to experience what learning at Godwin School might have been like. Members of the Millsboro Historical Society say it was a surreal moment to see and witness this.
This experience today is monumental to us, seeing it actually happen and take place. And it's so refreshing just to see what's going on inside today at that school.
The Godwin School was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 2018.
The holiday season is here, Christmas next week, New Year's right on its heels. And with all the work that goes into the presents and the parties and decorations, some families are opting out of the big meal at home and choosing to let restaurants do the heavy lifting. CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappé shows us some restaurants that will stay open on Christmas Day.
Families are turning on the oven, setting the table, and getting ready to eat dinner on Christmas Day. But that's not the only option you have if you're in Ocean City. Fager's Island, Touch of Italy, the Green Turtle, and more are open for business. Lenny Cashenbach, the general manager of Touch of Italy, says they're expecting another holiday week of big crowds.
We get a lot of families and big, large groups that come in of 6 or more, so we have a very strong turnout on the holidays.
On Christmas Day, Touch of Italy will be open from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and reopen for dinner from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. For anyone looking to grab a drink and watch a game, the Green Turtle will be open from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. General Manager Stephen Pappas says the Green Turtle is always open on Christmas Day, and the people that come in always have a smile on their face.
They're just happy that we're open. It's a big family and everyone just comes in and enjoys.
If you're further up the coast, don't worry. Harpoon Hannah's in Fenwick Island is also open on Christmas Day, where you could dine in or check out the bar. For Cashenbach and his team, this time of the year is all about holiday cheer and holiday revenue.
This is a great week for us. So if you look at comparison like day sales, we're way over, significantly over 20-30% of a normal summer day. Just in some of these days, even though it's winter right now.
If you're looking to eat out with your family on Christmas Day, the Touch of Italy and other restaurants still have reservations that are available. I'm Kevin Zappé in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
Next week, be sure to tune in for Coast TV's Christmas special. Listen to the name, though. A Delmarvelous Christmas. It will highlight heartwarming stories for you and your family to enjoy this Christmas. You can tune in first at 11 p.m. on Christmas Eve and then again on Christmas Day at 5 p.m.
And we have a lot more news to get to this evening.
In sports, the volleyball and softball star is making waves on the court, the diamond, and the classroom.
Clouds with some rain and perhaps even a few snowflakes for Friday evening, but during the daytime hours, we're going to see, or rather, for the rest of tonight, we're going to see increasing cloud cover, and we'll talk about all that stuff for tomorrow.
First, we'll introduce you to a program that helps tackle depression and loneliness in our community. That's up next when we are back in just 60 seconds.
Bring nature home for the holidays with luxury quality apparel at 4 Acres Living. Shop our exclusive line of 4 Acres Living outerwear and yarn, 100% natural and sustainably grown on our farm. We provide a wide variety of handcrafted items made only from the best natural materials and perfect for gift giving. Learn about the art of raising alpacas through our guided tours or walk an alpaca around the farm for a closer outdoor experience. 4 Acres Living in Frankfort, Delaware, just 7 miles from Bethany, open now Friday through Sunday.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 3.9% APR on 2024 Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional-grade GMC.
Depression and loneliness. Not easy topics to talk about, but they're widespread and very isolating, especially for our senior population. But as Coast TV News anchor Matt Pensick shows us in this week's Coastal Connections, there's one group aiming to make sure those seniors know they are not forgotten.
Joy of the season, warming in your heart.
Joy Wade is reading the latest card she received from a senior pen pal. Wade is a participant in Easter Seals Delaware and Maryland's Eastern Shore Adult Daycare Program. For her, a card like this is more than just a friendly gesture.
So you gotta write her back. For some of them to open up those cards, give them, hope, give them encouragement to, just continue to move forward and keep pushing.
A program that puts pen to paper was born at a women's club meeting in a desire to address the issue of loneliness and depression among senior members of our community.
I made everyone sit perfectly still at this, women's club, and you could just see how unsure and awkward people were feeling.
So we were in silence for a minute. That's a long time with 100 people. And afterwards she said, "This is the life of many seniors. No contact, just nothingness."
I have felt lonely like that too, as we all probably have. I went over to her immediately and I said, "I love to write letters. It's a lost art, and I would like to participate in whatever you're planning to do." So that's how I got started.
But just as the senior pen pals were getting started, the pandemic hit.
We were not allowed to be in the building. Our participants all were at home, and they were lonesome because they're really quite connected here.
The social director over there gave us Linda Forte's name with Easter Seals, and they were thrilled at the thought of us writing notes to them. So we've been writing happy notes ever since.
Once a month, the pen pals get together, writing those cards, writing notes, dozens of them.
Each of them does 10 cards, and then they give me their cards, and then when I go back to my office, I write all their names on the cards, and then I bring the cards down to Ebony.
When we get the cards, we receive the cards from the pen pals, we go around the room and we personally hand out each card to the participants.
Oh, how nice.
All going to people dealing with serious challenges, people who are in need of knowing that somebody cares about them. This is also a relationship that goes both ways.
There were times when I was not having a really good time in my life, but I was still doing this. And it kind of made me happy. It lifted my spirits, as hopefully I was lifting other people's spirits. And it's kind of, I don't know if you'd say therapy, but it kind of helps.
Holiday greetings to you and your family.
What does that mean to you that you got that card?
It means somebody likes me.
What seems like a simple act, writing a note, creates a meaningful moment. For Coastal Connections, I'm Matt Pensick.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
It's Mission Possible 12 this month at Preston Ford. Final month of Preston Ford's Race to the Top 50 is here, and we're pulling out all the stops. Lease a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $396 a month for 36 months with $0 down. You can shop all your best deals online and view our complete inventory at PrestonFord.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles on the lot, we're sure to have the perfect vehicle for you. Don't miss Preston Ford's Race to the Top 50, and remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Foul odors, discolored water, are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
You'll be walking into a winter wonderland at Bellaterra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bellaterra deck your halls and trim your tree. Join us December 20th through December 23rd for our winter decor sale. Up to 50% off winter and holiday decor. Bellaterra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bellaterra is located right off Route 16 in Allendale, Delaware.
For 25 years, the Delaware Community Foundation has served Sussex County, empowering donors to achieve dreams and create lasting change. Now our roots grow even deeper. Our new Lewis location is designed for discussing goals, planning legacies, and creating impact for future generations. As the year draws to a close, consider how your charitable giving can shape a stronger community. Schedule time to meet here, or let us come to you, in person or online. Make more possible in your community with the Delaware Community Foundation.
Oh, amazing. Merry Christmas.
Hey, same to you.
We'd love to give you a little reward. This is reward enough.
I missed you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
We have cold air that's going to fall right behind the rain we expect for Friday, so we could get a renegade flake or two. You'll have to take a picture of it because it's going to be only brief. Our tunnel and razor camera in Lewis, 44 degrees. Now, we're expecting for it to stay in the low 40s, but increasing cloud cover throughout the rest of the night. More moisture. But you know what? We are colder. I mean, we're talking about 16, 17, 18 degrees cooler now than we were just 24 hours ago. We're holding at 41 in Rehoboth, 38 in Reading, as well as Milton, and 38 degrees currently in Delmar. High pressure and full control of our weather, and typically that means clear skies. And we're clear for now, but it's waning quickly as a frontal boundary begins to kind of slowly migrate into our general direction. And we have a bunch of cold air that's behind all of that. So looking ahead, rain and snow showers possibly on Friday. A little bit on the light side, so don't panic, but I'm just letting you know in case you run into a snowflake. Arctic blast, that's the big story, that cold air that's stepping in. And then seasonable temperatures back for Christmas. Oh, by the way, someone was asking me, will we have snow on Christmas? No. So just letting you know, okay? Extreme to severe drought, that's what we have going on right now. It's gotten a little bit better. We're upgrading from one to the other. But overall, Friday, we're looking at cloudy skies. We'll see light scattered showers at 6 o'clock throughout the entire Delmarva Peninsula, okay? Then it clears out rather rapidly following all of that. Then the amount of rain we're looking at is about a quarter of an inch or less. So it's not that impressive. But you know what? But Friday's going to be a raw kind of day because it's going to be cold and wet. And then high pressure will settle in behind it and bring in much colder air Sunday going into Monday particularly. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
And the Bless Our Children campaign continues on. We still need your help to make sure every child on Delmarva has that special present to open on Christmas morning. And already the initiative has raised over $319,000. To donate online, visit blessourchildren.org.
It's not just Bless Our Children. We also have Holiday House. We look at most amazing decorations. Here is one from Kim Hart in Viola. I love that. Thank you so much, Kim. We'll be right back.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Furnitureland's 12 days of deals are going on now. Shop amazing deals like queen beds, just $4.99. Entertainment consoles, just $9.99. Sectionals, just $7.77. Plus, ask about our free pre-holiday delivery. Furnitureland, in style, in stock, in your home today.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a sporty new Civic, spirited Accord, fun to drive HRV, and versatile CRV. So don't wait, turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Visit Gateway Subaru this holiday season during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event through January 2nd. With every Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to one of these 5 charities, plus an additional $50 when you choose your hometown charity. And Subaru will donate $5 for every routine service performed. At Gateway Subaru, our customers are the heart of what we do, and we're committed to being a positive force in our community. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Furnitureland's 12 days of deals are going on now. Shop amazing deals like queen beds, just $4.99. Entertainment consoles, just $9.99. Sectionals, just $7.77. Plus, ask about our free pre-holiday delivery. Furnitureland, in style, in stock, in your home today.
Feel the magic of the season as you wander your way through an immersive winter wonderland at Ocean City, Maryland's Winterfest of Lights. Let imagination flourish at Northside Park with thousands of twinkling lights and larger-than-life animated Christmas scenes. Sip hot chocolate, snap a photo with Santa, and enjoy the array of holiday exhibits under the illuminating holiday lights. Find your magic at Winterfest of Lights, an Ocean City, Maryland family tradition. Open November 21st through December 31st. Get tickets at OCOcean.com or Northside Park.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
The 42nd Annual Governor's Challenge starts next week. 140 teams from 14 states and Canada hit the basketball courts from the 26th to the 30th. And the Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for all the action.
In sports, we see how this athlete excels on and off the court. Let's send things to Sussex Tech High School for this month's Scholar Athlete Award.
Kirsten Passwaters, a standout in and out of the classroom. On the courts, she is a leader. In school, she is a stellar student. And her motivation comes from her future goals.
I mean, I want to be a doctor, so I kind of have to be good in the classroom. We watched Grey's Anatomy, and that kind of just really put it in perspective for me. And I mean, it was a little before that. I've always wanted to help people in one way or another, whether it was when I was young and I wanted to be a teacher, but now it's just evolved. I got my CNA when I was 16 last summer, and I take my phlebotomy test tomorrow, so it's just climbing up the steps.
And she continues to evolve in the classroom and on the courts.
Kirsten embodies a lot of leadership qualities, but also like responsibilities. She is accountable, never lets things like go past when they're due. Like, she's very much so responsible for her age and seeing the priorities of, like, she's a student athlete, but she's a student first. So it's really cool to see someone take it so seriously and be successful.
Kirsten, on behalf of your local Honda dealership and Pohanka Honda of Salisbury, we'd like to congratulate you on becoming the Scholar Athlete of the Month. Congratulations.
Thank you. Reporting from Sussex Tech High School for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Kayla Santiago.
And Coast TV is your destination for NFL action this weekend. On Saturday, the Texans of Houston taking on Kansas City Chiefs. That's a special holiday game. Coverage starts at noon. For Sunday night football, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Dallas Cowboys. That game starts at 7. Then you're going to want to stick around for the Coast TV local news at 11.
A Boardwalk Plaza camera in Rehoboth, we're at 41 degrees. We'll drop and stay in the low 40s with more cloud cover. Our umbrella giveaway winner is actually Audrey Vanskoy of Selbyville. Congratulations. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by the law offices of Bedman, Dallas, Bruxton, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Okay, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.